Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Bobby Colleague's NFTs.
Ooh, what a way to start our year-end episode.
Yep, I combined two things that are bad into one.
And that's a really bad thing. You just went from bad to awful.
What if he had his own NFT? And what if people actually bought it?
As if he needs more bad press. But that's a little bit of foreshadowing, as if it needs it.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to just jump right in. Michael, what are you playing?
Let's see. I am playing Shin Megami Tensei 5 at the behest of Anthony Buy for my birthday. Really good gift. I got the Steelbook version.
Yay.
The game is, it's like they wanted Shin Megami Tensei, like, hey guys, you know you like Persona, right? Let's put a little Persona in this game, just for the Persona fans, because it has that whole, like, school shit involved in it, which, of course, appeals to me.
Don't say that too loud now.
What? Oh, they definitely did that for the Persona fans. Like, come on.
All right, man.
Like, I've seen other Shin Megami Tensei games. They ain't have nothing about school.
All right, man. Now, when they come for you,
that's fine. They ain't gonna.
When the SMT bros come for you,
they ain't gonna hit me. If they want to run up, they can.
Okay. All right. I see the energy we're on today.
Yep. Well, mad. Let's see. What's I'm playing? I'm playing Tales of Innocence R, which got a fan translation recently. So I'm playing that too. That's been fun. That's my main two games actually. Shin Megami Tensei and that. I'm playing Spider-Man every now and then too. When I feel like putting my PS5 on.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What aren't you playing is a real question.
That is the question, because something major has happened since our last talk together, friends. I have become the monster I hated the most.
They always say either die a hero or become a villain.
And I am the villain now. For I have been indoctrinated into the PC master race.
Oh, because now you have what?
I have a gaming PC now.
Oh, I thought it was something. I thought it was called something different.
My All right. My personal computer.
I hate it. He's like a whole like Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Yes, I have one, and I've been playing whatever I can get my hands on.
It's probably like lots and lots of stuff.
I'm playing Nier Replicant. I'm playing Binding of Isaac. I'm playing Slay the Spire. I'm playing Hylix 2. I'm playing Valhalla. I'm playing Pokemon legally. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of stuff.
I see.
Look,
the world's open to you now.
The world is different. All right. The world is new, and I have to say, for all the crap I've ever given it, it has really made me love gaming again for just a myriad of reasons.
So it made you love gaming more now?
I don't know what it is. And it's probably because I have more exposure to like way more indies.
Oh, okay.
Which is, where I kind of find the games I love the
your heart
most.
And soul is in indies.
Right. So now they're just like, oh, play them all. Play every indie you can get your hands on.
There are tons of indie games.
Yes.
On PC.
And they range from, you got some innocuous ones for like $1. I actually bought one of the most unnerving games I've played. It's a visual novel, and it's called, bear with me, okay?
Visual novel?
It was suggested to me by, the person I talked about, Vern, who told me about Rune Factory, what was it, Rune Factory 4?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He told me about this game, and, what a game. And by the name of it, you wouldn't think much of it. It's called A Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. It's a weird game, but man, that game made for everybody. That's an intense game. That's an intense visual novel game.
That's.
I probably didn't even say the name. I think they said it like 4 times. But my point is, it's a lot, and it's only 20 minutes long. It cost $1.
Interesting.
I don't think a game has unnerved me nearly as much as this game has. I can't say a whole lot about it because that spoils things about it.
Okay.
But it's not for the faint of heart.
Well, seems you've been having quite an adventure on your PC.
I have. I've had some ups. I've had some downs. But that's the risk I'm willing to take.
I'm hoping you have more ups than downs.
Way more ups than downs. Way more. So, as we move forward, that's just a thing now. But that's enough of all that. Let's get into the fun stuff. Because we have the stories that we have that are most recent, but we're also going to talk a little bit about the year in review.
Yeah.
That's what this is about. Just reflecting on 2021 in the gaming space.
Whew.
So let's see. You want to do recent stuff first? Or you want to look back on stuff first?
Let's do recent stuff now and work our way to the older stuff.
All right. So let's get the VGAs out the way.
Boo. 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 That stuff was booty. Boo. VGA sucked. Boo. Okay, I got all my boos out.
I take it you weren't a fan.
Okay, it gave me nothing but trailers of games I either already knew about or stuff that I wasn't going to play. And it wasn't a lot of gameplay either. It was like a whole bunch of gameplay stuff like, I've already seen this. Yeah. It wasn't a whole lot like reveals. Like they weren't like showing like, oh my God, this is coming out. It was like, I already knew this was coming out or I've already seen this. Like there was nothing. It was nothing like last year's. Last year's VGAs was actually really good.
Yeah. It was really front loaded.
Yeah.
Because then when you get to the middle, it was like
snore fast.
And if there was a game in there that you're excited about, by all means be excited. But on the whole,
it just felt very flat.
And maybe that's just a result of the pandemic. Who knows? What I do know is that there was no big announcement, at least for me there.
Me neither. And
did you notice Nintendo wasn't really there either?
Nope.
I guess with Smash finished, there was no big Smash reveal or something.
Yeah, wasn't last year like wasn't that that was 2 years ago, it was Joker.
I forget what I don't think they were. I don't know. I don't remember.
I know one of the years recent it was like Joker was revealed at the VGAs. I was like, wow.
Oh, but man, I guess this was a year.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just like, just
mid.
Very mid. And I don't know, I just wanted I feel like they were like hyping it up to be this big thing and it just wasn't a big thing.
I mean, I think one of the biggest reveals was that KOF was getting
Cronin.
Cronin. That character we've never ever seen before in the game
Stop it. That reveal was like meh. I mean, I finally got a release date for Tunic, but I mean,
what that little Fox game?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's all you, man.
That's one of the reasons I even wanted an Xbox. Look, I'm buying the hell out of that damn game. That game needs to be in my presence.
There was a game I saw that interested me a lot because it's very Scott Pilgrim-y.
Oh, you talking about that game, the RPG?
Yeah, Thirsty Suitors.
Yeah, that looks kind of good. That looks pretty funny.
That I'm down to play that game. It's on my wish list. Have a Nice Death was another one that was like, yeah, okay, I'll play it. But there wasn't like a whole ton of games that's like of major quality that had my eye that much. There was also Evil West, which looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
But everything else. Oh, how dare we forget the big reveal of Persona 4 Ultimax that everybody seems to care about. Yeah. Persona 4. It's a really silly thing to know that Persona 4 Ultimax is one of the big reveals.
Right? Like, the fact that that's like, oh, we put it on PS4 now. If it would be Bethesda said it has rollback, I'm like, okay, cool.
No, it's just saying, there you go.
This is there. Who asked for that without rollback, honestly?
A reveal, you know what, though? A reveal that could have been really huge for me that was immediately dampened the second I saw too much about it. Star Wars Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
I was so hype.
Yeah.
Until I saw Quantic Dream.
Yeah, your favorite, your boy, David Cage.
Ugh, I don't want him nowhere near Star Wars. I don't want his grubby little hands.
Too bad.
Ugh.
He's coming, so get your money ready to buy the new Star Wars game.
Money.
What
I use for goods and services?
That is therefore a
that
good
money?
That is therefore a good and probably a service too.
No, this is a disservice. Oh wait, how can we forget about the Sonic 2 trailer? That was hype.
Oh, the movie? Well, we were just coming out though.
I mean, yeah, but we got to see it, and
That's true. That was like one of the highlights of the whole show, honestly.
Damn, it's at the Game Awards. The highlight was a movie.
But it's about a game at least.
True. All right, it is about a game.
And Knuckles put the boom bops on little Sonic.
Do I look like I need your power? Bump on the head
with an overhead. They had that Wonder Woman game, but I'm like, I don't see any gameplay. So like, how can I get excited about this if I don't see how it plays? Like, I need gameplay. I will say Hellblade 2 gameplay little thing was kind of nice. That was kind of nice.
It was all right. It was
pretty nice. Like, okay, this is cute. I can get with this.
Another game that has my attention, Slitherhead.
Oh yeah, that's definitely you.
That's all me. I want it.
You got this.
Give me that.
You got all of that, friend.
I need it. I deserve it.
I was ecstatic that Tales of Arise won Best RPG. I was like, thank God.
I was happy for that, and I was also happy that Deathloop did not win Game of the Year. It don't deserve it.
Dang.
Yup.
That sounds a little anti-black. Just want to throw
I don't
it out
even
there.
care. That game don't deserve Game of the Year.
Don't say it now. It's a little anti-black of you, sir. We have a AAA game with a black male protagonist, and you're talking about how bad it is. When you play those other mediocre games with white men.
Game is mid.
Wow.
Can't help it.
Wow.
Cannot help it.
Wow. You need to check that internalized, anti-blackness.
They've done better before, and that wasn't it.
Oh my God.
Mid.
Wow. Well, it didn't win, so congratulations.
Good. But my personal highlight, the one big thing, Cuphead's DLC got a release date.
Yeah, that whole section was cute. With the whole little singing
thing. The music, the build up, all that, beautiful, wonderful. Highlight of my night, and then everything else happened, and I didn't care.
Even the last reveal, I forgot what game that was. It just wasn't that big of a deal. Like the whole thing felt.
And he's still bringing Imagine Dragons to this.
Ugh.
Bro, we have advanced beyond the need of Imagine Dragons. You cannot tell me that Imagine Dragons is a real band made of real people. Those were androids up there. Those were AI up there.
See, here's the thing about, music, acts, and gaming. It's either they get someone who's completely devoid of any type of like attachment to gaming, or you get somebody who's just shouldn't be up there. Like, it's very few times where they have somebody, oh wow, this makes so much sense. I think one of the few times they actually had an actual like music act that made sense with the game they actually had was when they had Usher was dancing to Dance Central 3. That made sense. Especially this is actual music within the game. So like, okay, a Usher concert with my game, that's fine. But usually like we get something like that. What was that theme song for Devil May Cry that Matt liked?
Oh, Pull My Devil Trigger.
Oh God.
Okay, time out. Pull My Devil Trigger. Actually, while not your favorite,
oh my God, don't you sit here and tell me that song's good. No,
no. That's not the
okay.
But
okay, because I was like,
it is Devil May Cry.
So what you saying?
That's a Devil May Cry ass song.
Okay, so you're saying camp and foolishness.
That's Devil May Cry's
cringe.
Brand. Yes.
Because that song is cringy.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Oh my! It don't have to be though.
It don't, but it is.
They could at least, I don't know, hire a.
You played Devil May Cry 5.
I did.
Wouldn't you use those same descriptors for that game?
Yeah.
All right.
But you could like hire somebody else to write a good song.
All I'm saying is that even in that context, the music fit the game. What game does Imagine Dragons fit?
Fortnite.
The first time hold on. That one hit me. Imagine Dragons for Fortnite. You know what? All right. All right. Even though I would argue rap music is more for Fortnite since they keep stealing the moves for it. But that's another conversation for another day. Let's move on from the mid awards.
Yeah, please.
So, once again, we have to talk about that really horrible thing, Crunch.
Which one? Oh, Crunch. Okay, that horrible thing.
Because in a new investigative report, we have found out that Bungie, the makers of Destiny,
yep,
and the initial Halo series, turns out they are also entrenched in crunch culture.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I mean, I don't think anyone is surprised, and that's maybe part of the problem.
That is, I think a lot of like AAA companies are probably doing the same thing they're doing.
I'm almost certain they are.
Yeah.
And again, that's part of the problem because there really isn't a good reason. There is no good reason. But here we are. We're still, after all the talks we've had about it, after all the proofs that it's a bad thing and stupid.
It doesn't make the games better either.
Like, it's like we refuse to learn from the mistakes made by people before us. Because is Anthem not a telling representation?
You love talking about Anthem.
I do. It's so bad. And I was so right.
It's just as bad as me with Cyberpunk.
Look, you don't understand how many people told me this game was going to change everything.
Look, I've had the same about people tell me that Cyberpunk going to change the world.
They said that game was going to go crazy. It was going to be the best thing ever.
And it just wasn't.
It was going to change the way we play video games.
It wasn't any of that.
It was mid.
It was none of the sort.
It wasn't even mid. It was garbage.
It's on sale right now, too, I think.
Is this on sale for free?
No, we got to pay it with money still.
With money?
Yes, for goods.
With money that I work for?
For goods and or services. In this case, it's definitely
This ain't good, and it's a disservice.
Look, I'm not here to tell you the quality of the products here. I'm just telling you that they're here for you to buy. That's all I'm here for, dude.
I'm not paying money for that game. They should be giving me a credit to download it. I should receive a $10 Amazon gift card each time I decide to boot that game up. They should be thanking me for even laying eyes upon this horrid, wretched thing they've created. This gnarled mess of a game that they shat out and said, please pay money for it. People paid $60 minimum for this.
Yeah,
for
they did.
This.
They did.
And you think I'm gonna do that? You think I'm gonna pay $5?
You could pay $5.
No. But I suppose to elaborate further, to say that they are still entrenched in it is a little disingenuous because the report says that they're battling with it, which means they're trying to restructure things and make it so crunch is no longer a thing.
Yeah.
But it has been for 13 years.
Whoa. So basically, since they've been making money, they've been having an issue with crunch, which...
Basically. But I do want to acknowledge that they are trying to do better.
Are they, though?
I mean, time will see.
Yeah, because like they be saying these very feathery, like colorful, like, oh, we're gonna do all these things to help the company, and they actually don't be doing that. They put more money in their pockets.
Well, time will tell if things improve in any capacity over there. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that we can stop hearing this stuff about crunch sooner than later, and I don't mean stop as in people don't talk about it. I mean stop as in it just stops happening. There's no good reason for it.
It's normalized, though. Like, it's just the way that unfortunately, that's been the prevailing thought, that you don't want it bad enough. You don't want to sit here for 16 plus hours on this one day for just one thing.
Yes, the exploitation of passion.
Yeah, even though the actual people who get the most money are the ones who stay at work the least amount of time. Mm-hmm. They're probably not even at work. They're probably at home. They probably work from home all the time.
And they probably talk to these people through emails.
Yep, through Skype or what is it, the other one? Microsoft Teams or Zoom or something. In their underwear at home, probably playing video games.
Meanwhile, they have employees that either have to choose to eat or pay rent.
Yeah. So they've been on for 13 years, so... What was their big? Well, that must be the first Halo then. Well, no, 13. That's like
Halo 2, perhaps.
Yeah, probably Halo 2.
And of course, through Destiny.
Ah, yes, Destiny.
Which I mean, people still play that.
What, Destiny 2?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's still a pretty big game.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we keep hearing stories like this. I remember the one that, like, I don't want to say it hit close, but like just felt like it was more tangible for me, was the whole Mortal Kombat thing.
Oh man.
Because in fact, that's actually here in Chicago. Like, there's a studio right there.
Yeah.
And I know people who worked at NetherRealm and shit. So just like, oh God. And they make it like, oh, it's no big deal. You know, you work some extra hours. No, It's not extra hours.
It's not just a little bit of overtime. It's not any of that.
It's unrealistic expectations of people's actual output.
And all to satisfy deadlines and people who don't know shit about games.
Right? That'd be the worst part about it. The people who have the most control over these games, people who don't even play games.
Like, everybody's always like, the shareholders. Like,
the purse strings. That's all it is. The people who hold the purse strings are the ones who govern how everything works.
These are the same people that want to argue that their games are art forms. They could be. But, first and foremost, y'all try to make them into products.
Yep.
So
I think they're more concerned about them being a product than they being a piece of art. Especially when you microtransaction everything and put all this junk in there.
Dear God. I wish that the gaming collective as a whole had banished this idea of microtransactions when it first started. Because people were like, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
That's always the thought. Then they found more and more ways to like utilize that whole thought process to make it so you need to buy it. That's the whole thing.
Oh, modern gaming sucks now. Well, we missed out on our chances to do anything about it, and it's not as if it would have fallen on deaf ears. Let us not forget one of the best examples of people's voices working. Mass Effect 3.
Oh, God. Talking about the ending?
Yes.
You talking about tired? That is me with that story.
Look, tiring as that story is, I use it to illustrate that gamer voices matters.
That's true.
This ain't a thing of, companies don't listen to us. Oh, they listen. They hear y'all. They just hope y'all quiet down at some point, and if you don't,
or just don't care after a while.
Right. Or if you don't stop and keep the pressure up, things change.
Yep.
And I think people forget that.
I mean, they do it for things they care about.
True. Very true.
Like they will band together for things they care about.
Well, there you have it. So here's the hoping, back to the original point, that Bungie eventually finds their way to eliminating crunch from the culture. But given how things are, who knows?
Yeah, it's not looking too likely right now. But we just need better. It's so much we need to like completely revamp and like everything for the game industry from top to bottom, like from the way the games are made to the people who write about games, all that shit.
Games journalism is a mess. Game making is a mess.
A big mess. It's all about ad revenue and dollars and content and engagement. Like those become way more important than actual people's lives and stuff. All right, that was a little more.
That was heavy.
Who's what we got next?
Oh boy. Well, this one's much lighter than that.
Okay.
Well, let's get another heavy one out the way before we get to the lighter stuff. PlayStation executive George Cacioppo.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
He has been fired recently for, let's just say it, being a child predator.
Yeah. Oh God, this story. Funny enough, before it like actually hit the mainstream news, I saw it on gay Twitter pretty frequently. Because of course this is like anything doing with Grindr I'm gonna see. That's probably why Grindr was trending for a couple of days too. That makes sense. But yeah, I heard about this story before.
The painful irony of it was that not even that long before this story broke out, Sony was in the papers for chastising Activision for their terrible work culture, which we will get to, of course.
The audacity.
And next thing you know, a higher up official is a child predator. I'm not going to say which is worse because they're both awful.
Yeah.
But, pot and kettle.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Those live in glass houses should not be throwing PlayStations around.
I mean, it's not a whole lot to say about this one. It's just, guys.
Yeah, shout out to that cyber team that uncovered this.
Yes. God, what are they called?
Yeah, I forgot the name of this cyber team.
Hold on.
Unfortunately, the authorities didn't want to get involved because they don't want to be around with cyber organizations, which
I mean do a better job than they do.
Yeah, because like this is so normalized. I think part of the reason it's home for me because I know that there are a lot of underage boys on Grindr right now trying to get with older men. It's like the older men know what they're doing. They know where to go and go look for these boys.
Here we go. People v Preds.
Yep. Like there's such a, And the other problem is like this whole thing extends a little even beyond just gaming. Like, but unfortunately, gaming has a huge presence of like grooming and stuff and like child predator shit. Like, I mean, just last year with the Smash community, that was woof. That was a bit much.
That's a mess that I still think people deal with today. Not just just not in the highest capacity as it did before.
Yeah. There's so much grooming in like the gaming like fandom and just gay culture, and there's just so much intersection of a lot of that shit. It's like two things that I am a part of are intersecting in the worst way possible. Like an actual executive at the top level of a huge gaming company is out here looking for little boys to have sex with. Like, that's just ugh.
But who cares as long as they get their Horizon Forbidden West?
Right, I'm pretty sure he probably was like offering like PlayStation or something. Like, I get you a PlayStation if you do this for me or something like that. I don't know. It's just it's so gross. Like, they're children. Like, we need to just make sure we understand that people who are 15 years old are kids. These are kids.
Yes.
They're not adults. They're teenagers. They're kids. They're children.
Still in high school.
They're still in high school. And that man was like in his 40s to 50s or something. Like, he's just so gross. So gross.
But he was an old guy. He was not young.
Not at all. He got caught in 4K. We got fired though, so I'm glad.
Right, some action happened
very quickly. Like,
he wasn't protected, so I guess Sony gets a gold star for that.
I mean, he's doing the bare minimum.
Hey, that bare minimum is still better than what some of these other places are doing.
Yeah.
Again, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So now that we've gotten the heavier stuff out the way, let's laugh at Ubisoft real quick. Because they keep trying to make NFTs a thing. Ubisoft lately has not been able to save their lives with a good announcement over anything.
Yeah.
Every time they announce something, not Assassin's Creed, it is just, or Watch Dogs, it is met with such vitriol. Like, the last time they tried to do something with, like, Splinter Cell, they put, like, the main character from the original Splinter Cell in like some kind of mobile game or something, downvoted to hell. They tried to put in some mobile game that, was racially charged.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
That didn't happen. So now they're talking about NFTs in games because, what is it, the play to earn kind of crap?
Yeah.
You can sell them and they get a cut.
Yeah. The whole idea of NFTs is stupid, honestly. Like,
NFTs by themselves are stupid, but the way that everybody's like, NFTs in video games are the future. No,
we've already had them.
You guys just want to make money somehow.
Exactly. Like, we've had NFTs and all this stuff and different types of ways to do this for like the longest time. Like, it's just DLC, really. That's all this is for gaming.
Yeah.
Like, every piece of DLC you could think of is literally an NFT. We think about it just on a very basic level. So we've already been here. Now you're trying to make it you try to like rework the wheel now to make more money.
I don't understand how they're like, well, it's the future of gaming.
No, you're making things out of nothing. Like, the whole idea of digital scarcity is so stupid. Like, that is the most ignorant.
Imagine that, digital scarcity.
Digital scarcity. Something that's not real becomes scarce now. That doesn't even make sense.
Bro, just take the code and copy paste.
Exactly. This is authentication and blockchain and blah. No.
Y'all still ain't found the way to stop me from screenshotting NFTs. Y'all want me to think it's the future of gaming?
Right?
I will screenshot the fuck out of every NFT.
Like, a really good example of NFT that I know of that's more tangible is like, remember how Street Fighter V, where if you get to a certain level, you get a special costume that nobody else can get? That's literally an NFT.
I know oh wait, you mean those tournament costumes?
No, we're talking about the ones like that that Charlie costume with eyes are red.
I thought that was a tournament thing. Like, the guy won the tournament, you get that costume.
No, you have to get a certain level.
Oh.
Because there was like one out there.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
It was that one and that Chun-Li one.
Okay.
That's literally an NFT.
Oh man. I thought that was like a whole tournament. That makes me feel a little bit more bad that I didn't go try and get it.
Well, yeah, there's only one out there.
Yeah, until the PC modders were like,
well, of course, the PC modders are gonna make it like, oh, I get it too.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
How easy is it to recreate? Talk about if it's only one.
Look, Keanu Reeves laughed at that too, so we all laugh at it.
Good guy Keanu.
Yeah, because I was watching his interview he did with Vulture, and he was like,
"Is that where that laugh is coming
yes,
from?"
that's what it's from. They talk about whole NFTs, like, yeah, something you can digitally copy. He just started busting up laughing. I'm like,
good.
Like, yeah,
Because
the idea is stupid. Like, you make 300,000 of something, and you say that it's only 300,000 of this thing that you can't copy, but you copy it to make it in the first place. Like, the whole idea of NFTs is just so ignorant, and it's just a really good way of making more money right now. That's all it is. It's a scheme.
I don't know how this is pet rock all over again.
Not pet rock.
This is pet rock.
That's like the 70s.
And it was one of the best scams ever made.
Not pet rock.
This is pet rock. Y'all over here like, and y'all make some of the ugliest pictures. Talk about some NFTs. Like, I just went into Twitter and I went to NFT and I see some of the ugliest photos I've seen in my really natural born life. But then some of them are like really terrible. Like, did you know that there were George Floyd NFTs?
Why?
I don't know. I do not know. But that was a thing that was happening. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find exactly what they were called. Blah, blah, blah. They were called Floydies.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's really gross.
It's incredibly gross. It was fucking disgusting.
Oh, okay. You were right. The ones came from that tournament.
Okay. That's what I thought. Like, I can entertain, not even entertain. I can look past the monkey, the lion. Oh God, this is repulsive.
The monkey gets on my nerves. I'm so over that monkey.
God, this is repulsive.
I'm so over it.
How do y'all all? Oh,
they be ugly.
This
artwork.
is hard to look at.
The artwork be ugly too.
Oh God, this one makes my stomach hurt. Like, his teeth are like crystals and his ears is rocks. And
oh God,
this is repulsive.
I don't want to see that. You keep it to yourself.
And then, okay, here's a normal monkey, but he has on a hat. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. Wow. I don't know what the fuck is this. Anyway, NFTs are stupid, and we shouldn't be putting them in video games because they're stupid.
Yeah.
Let me stop it. That's not an NFT cartoon. That's not an NFT Let me get out of this. No. All right, we're moving on before I find out more things about NFTs I don't want to know. So, Michael.
Yes.
Have you ever been suffering from success? Have you ever been so successful that it actually hurts you?
Never in my life have I had that happen. That's a very rare phenomenon.
It is. And Final Fantasy 14 is suffering it.
Man.
They are so successful. They had to stop selling the game.
Because
the servers were that full.
They were like, your queue is 4,000. Like, what?
Say what you will about this game. It pulls in people. It pulls does in numbers. Money.
Like, that is the money-making machine.
Numbers.
Yeah. That Endwalker, man.
It's crazy. They ain't said a word about NFTs either.
Of course not.
Just throwing that out
Not
there.
yet. I won't put it past Square Enix.
Damn. I mean, at least theirs will look good.
That's true. That is very true. But I won't put it past them. They might make some NFTs. But yeah, I'm not surprised about this Endwalker being this successful. Because, like, everybody's waiting for this for the longest. And now it's here.
And God, people are just so ready for it.
Yeah.
If they can get inside.
If you can actually log in, then by all means have fun. If you can't, then I'm sorry.
I guess you're going to be out there waiting to get in.
4,000 in the queue. 3,000 in queue.
Bro, imagine.
I wish.
Imagine them at Square Enix like, all right, we are making way too much money. It's happening too fast. We don't know what to do. How do we stop this? Just stop selling it.
So stop selling it.
We gotta stop selling it because we keep giving people free days, and it's getting crazy.
Yeah, oh, that's so crazy. The fact that they are that popular, we have to take it off the market. You can be taking stuff off the market because it's doing poorly or it's something wrong with it. It's like, no, it's too popular. You can't have it now. As long as we can't sustain this amount of people on the service right now.
The only time I've ever heard of this happening is when Warframe put out some microtransaction and so many people bought it, they took it off because they thought it was going to break the game.
Oh, dang. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. But this is good for Square Enix. They need the money.
Do they?
Yes.
I don't know. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake did a lot of numbers.
It did a lot of numbers, but you know how much money they lost over like the last 10 years?
Oh, that's right. Marvel Avengers happened.
Even before that, Final Fantasy 15 wasn't exactly a blockbuster success.
Good.
Like,
good. Game was mid. Game was trash. Game was garbage.
Like, they've been bleeding money for a while.
Well, they shouldn't have made Final Fantasy 15. That game sucked.
So they need this money now.
That game sucked. I hate that game.
All right. What we got next?
All right, so that's it for the recent stuff, actually. So now we're going to
start wait. I forgot about the other thing that I posted on our website, actually, about Final Fantasy 14. About the whole Sia thing for the theme song for Final Fantasy 14 in Walker.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so...
I saw the discourse for that.
Ooh, that was terrible.
It
was really bad.
And you!
Me?
You out there in the trenches. No, this ain't even something I'm blaming you for. You were out there, man.
I was out there, and I took a lot of heat. He was like, "Sia's a god. How dare you talk about her? She did this game a search. She did a blah blah blah. How dare you speak ill of her?" I'm like,
Michael was out there with the sandwich board, like, hey, she's actually kind of trash as a person.
She really is.
Everybody throwing garbage at my man's here. It was tragic.
Because, like, people had a really valid point. Like, there's a lot of people who are neurodivergent who play this game, and for the fact of them to have her be on this song for the newest, like, release of the expansion is kind of like slap in the face. And for those out there, like, well, that means everybody's... No, neurodivergent is very big of a spectrum of people who have different, like, disabilities and stuff.
Right. I don't know why people think that they hear a word they've never heard before and they think it's a small subsect of people.
No, it's so many different variants into it. Like, there's so many different ways people can be neurodivergent. So the fact is, there are probably a lot of people who play this game. It's not like a shock. Like, neurodivergent is not some, like, new thing. It's just that now we try to classify it a little bit better. And that movie she came out with,
yikes.
And then her response to it too, that was the thing. Like, her response to it was terrible.
What was her response, for those who don't know?
Let's see. She was saying, did you watch the movie? You're stupid. Like, she was just being really, like, combative to people who had, like, genuine concerns about the movie, how they portray people with neurodivergence.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Gotta love the did you watch it part.
She was doubling down a lot. And she didn't have anybody on the soundtrack that was neurodivergent or had autism. Like, none of that. So the person that was actually in the role didn't have autism. And then people who were part of the soundtrack wasn't have autism. Because the movie's about music and how music helps people with autism and stuff. So you would think, oh, well, this is a movie about music. Maybe I should get some artists who are, autistic. That might help. But no, she was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And then the little girl that she has, her little surrogate daughter thing was kind of weird too. So yeah, there's a lot of red flags for her. So the fact that Square Enix didn't do any type of due diligence, just like, y'all are just so detached from reality sometimes. People are like, oh, it's because it's Japanese. I don't care. No, you can't use that for Square Enix. They have a whole branch just dedicated in America. Square Enix USA is right there in California. So that whole this is Japanese thing just doesn't really register with me. Because somebody in America like, hey, did you see a story about Sia? They could have picked anybody else.
Literally anybody else.
Anybody else? There are so many artists that could have got to do this song.
But y'all picked this mid-ass singer.
And by the way, the song sounds terrible.
I actually haven't heard the song.
Oh, God. It's Fly Me to the Moon. You know, the song everybody loves from Japan.
Oh, God.
And her version sounds terrible. It is god-awful. Like, ugh. It's not even because I don't like her. If she would sound good, I'm like, I'll give her props. Sound good, but I still hate her. No, this stuff sounds terrible. That's such a good song, too. Made popular... probably Evangelion and Bayonetta made that song even more popular. But yeah, I just want to throw that little piece of news out there because I feel like people who are neurodivergent don't have a voice a lot of times, and people like to silence them when they have anything they say against something. And they were speaking up about that whole thing with Sia. Like, hey, this is kind of shitty.
I'm actually really glad to hear that they were at least speaking up because that's
they were
fucking trash.
It was. It's just the places I was in posting it. Yikes! It was a lot of who cares. Sia's great. They should just shut up. He's calling everybody neurodivergent. That was my favorite probably. I'm like, okay, all right, you got this.
But thanks for the reads. Thanks for the views, man.
Wow, that article got plenty of traction. which I'm happy about. I stand 10 toes down on that.
Man, I saw the reply. Dude was like, garbage website blocked.
Right? I was like, oof.
Like,
all
oh,
right.
whoa, okay.
I'm like, dang, all right, well.
I mean, tell us how you really feel, bro.
All right. So are we going back in time now?
We are going back on the Wayback Machine now. All right. So we're going to start from the bottom up this time.
Okay.
All right. So one of the biggest things that happened this year, Xbox buying Bethesda in one of the largest video game acquisitions ever, if not the largest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made some bank.
That was a pretty big acquisition. I was like, oh wow, that's a big boy move.
Yes,
that's big boy teams.
They were like, man, we don't want Elder Scrolls 6 on your PlayStation.
Nope.
Come to us. Come on.
Keep that mid station to yourself.
Exactly.
Get this sex box.
Or PC. Whichever. But you ain't playing it on Sony.
Nope.
Not without our permission. Because apparently Sony just don't want to play.
Sony don't be on that. They don't play fair.
They don't.
Or with others.
They don't. Nintendo was like, sure, give us games. We don't care. Go ahead. Just throw them on there. Throw them on the Switch.
Yeah, except they ain't trying to get nobody no Mario or nothing. Talking about playing fair. They only play fair when something want something.
Right. They over here like looking at their whole library like, is for me?
I love that meme so much. It's for me. Like, hey, you want to port that Mario? Get port. I don't know what that word means.
Right, they over like port.
What does that even mean?
We don't have a word in Japanese for port.
Yeah, we don't have a word in Japanese for port. Yikes! Oh man, that's funny. But I mean, Bethesda, that means you're gonna get all those unfinished. Let me not say that.
No, Tom Howard at least said, look, with this money, we not gonna have another Fallout 76.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is a lie.
You ready for another Fallout 76 situation?
I am ready for them to fuck it up again.
Your other favorite game talk about?
It's so easy. You want to talk about
you was on that game for like a whole year.
Good. It needed it.
We had so many stories about that game
because it was trash and people needed to know it was trash.
Did they though?
Hey, if y'all want to keep playing that trash, garbage, filth, basura, if y'all want to keep playing it, go ahead. At least it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, it is on Game Pass now.
Like I feel like I feel like the entire Bethesda library is on Game Pass right now.
I think it is.
So go ahead, fill up your Xbox with trash if you want to.
Luckily, I'm not a big Bethesda fan, so it was kind of like a good for y'all type of thing.
Yeah, I'm only really here for Doom as far as I'm concerned with them.
Ah, yes, rip and tear.
One of the good games. All right. So moving right along.
I don't like that laugh.
The epic Apple saga.
You talking about annoying?
Billionaire boxing.
You talking about annoying? You talking about stupid? You talking about capitalism in its purest form?
Let's go through the highlights. I guess Epic was mad one day and said, you know what? We're going to break the rules. We're going to circumvent Apple and give other people a way to pay. I'm sorry. So they can give us the direct V-Bucks.
Yep.
And we don't got to get Apple nothing.
Apple
was like,
and
Apple was like, dang, that's crazy. What will happen if you were off our platform?
It's like, that's not fair.
And then they were like, oh, word? Lawsuit. And it happened so quick, it was like a coordinated attack.
Yep.
They even went so far as to recreate an old Apple commercial.
Yep.
As if to seem like they were victims.
Yes. Tim
Sweeney even went so far as to say that this fight was as important as the civil rights movement.
Tone deaf.
You can't imagine how I felt when I read those words. That was
tone deaf. Like,
I can't even be like, he was over here trying to rally his little soldiers, his Fortnite folk, to be like, slam Apple, bad Apple.
They was like, no.
Apple was like, I mean, do what you want. We
Right?
made the iPhone though.
And the thing was, there's not a huge base of people playing Fortnite on Apple products anyway.
And even if there were, right, they went out of their way to just go like, hey, what if we didn't listen to Apple? So the results were. So here's what the results were so far. Okay. Apple lost in the sense that they have to offer alternative ways to pay for other apps.
Uh-huh.
All right, so that's something they have to do. However, Epic still broke the rules, so they still had to give a portion of that to Apple. And they're still off the Apple platform for at least 5 years.
Wow.
As this whole thing is finalized.
Yo, how you lose when you trying to win?
So, I really hope whatever you lost was worth it.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine a whole lot of kids with their iPads going like, Mommy, I want Fortnite. And they can't do it now. Aww. Mommy's got to be like, no, we can't get you Fortnite on this iPad, sweetie. Tim Sweeney is fighting the Civil War battle so we can have more money.
I hate you so much.
so we can have more ways to give the money.
What parents doing this? Who's doing this?
But Mommy, Fortnite.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Tim Sweeney is a whole. He's a visionary. This is all part of his plan.
I hate you so much.
We could get a Microsoft tablet. We can get a Surface. Or you want a Google Slate?
First of all, why would you even say that on this program? Why would you say that out loud? Like, you know damn well we don't even subscribe to any of the tablets here.
Oh, the Google Slate. I think it's a paperweight.
Dude, most of them are paperweights.
Ooh. Hey, some of them try. Like, Google Surface ain't that terrible.
I'm good. I got what I needed.
But the Google Slate, y'all might as well not have even tried. but at least it could play Fortnite.
Yikes. Who's out here playing Fortnite? Or, you know what? I'm not going to ask that question because somebody probably is playing Fortnite on a tablet.
Hey, man. You never know.
You don't. You over here talking about the slate, the audacity. That gets the biggest I ever get.
Yikes! All right. So I see that we need to continue on.
Yes.
To another cultural reset in history.
I hate this.
The GameStop Stonk saga.
Oh my god, that was fun. I didn't get on the GameStop stock, but I did get my AMC stock, so just waiting.
Basically, a bunch of people said to themselves, "Hey,
let's break the system.
Let's just buy up a bunch of GameStop stock and make it hell of expensive, and then sell it."
Let's pretty much do what they've been doing for like the last 2 decades. Well, the last few centuries, almost 1 century, with the stock market.
And they were like, "Wait, no, that's illegal."
Like,
except it wasn't.
It wasn't. It's like that's what you guys been doing for like forever.
And for a short while, GameStop was valuable.
It was. I think the stock's still doing pretty good though. Let me check how much the stock is right now.
How much? All right.
How much? GameStop. It's at $155.64.
Which is way better than the $12 it was at one point.
Yeah, like that's still pretty good. It actually went up 7% since last time we did the closing. That's still good, especially given how terrible GameStop's been doing.
There were reports in 2019 the stock was $5.
Yo, I could have got me some stocks back then. I wasn't even thinking about stocks back then.
I think the lowest I see it is $3.32.
Yo.
That was the lowest it had been.
Oh, man.
And then the highest.
You got to like 1,000, I think, one day.
Well, the highest recorded was 325.
Okay.
But yeah, GameStop stock was hurting.
Yeah, I remember. God, I wasn't into stocks back then.
Yeah, man. Hindsight 2020.
I need like an alert to tell me when like big name corporations stocks go down to like blistering like numbers so I can start like investing in them.
Yeah, it's those penny stocks.
Yep. But I did get AMC. That was a part of the whole GameStop thing.
Yeah, I came in late to all that.
Yeah.
I ain't make no money.
So now I'm just waiting for AMC to get back to their normal selves. I can get some money.
How much is AMC stock right now?
That's a good
I'm
question.
pretty sure it's not terrible.
It was pretty terrible when I got it.
AMC stock right now is $29.12.
Okay, that's not incredible, but it's not terrible.
No, it's been higher though.
It's been lower too.
No.
Yeah.
Dang, it at one point dipped to $2.51.
Yep.
No, $2.14.
That's why I got in on it.
Then it hopped all the way up to at one point to $59.
Oof, I'm only back there. Let's get it back up. Let's go to the movies, guys.
Go ahead, go to the movies. It's cool. It's fine. Go see Spider-Man.
I just love how coordinated this thing was. The fact that people were at home with nothing to do, and they were like, you know what, let's rig the system.
And some people got out some bandits with that money, man.
I know. I've seen. I was in them threads on Reddit. People was getting bans. Like, oh, this is a real thing.
Yeah, Robin Hood had to shut down trade.
Robin Hood was so trash. Robin Hood was more than the most trash. Even though I will say stats wasn't that much better. Cause they was like, we can't. This is a volatile stock. I don't care. Give me my damn stock.
Yeah, and Robin Hood was the one that was on blast.
Yeah, because they was the most garbage.
They were like, y'all gaming the system, so no.
But like that's like what everyone who has money does to the system every day.
They have money though. The poors can't do that.
That's true. They don't want the poors rising up.
If they have to fight on the same level playing field, that means they're not rich.
That's true. You're right.
Can't we having the poors rise up?
Yeah. Oh man, that's crazy though. That whole situation was crazy.
It was pretty crazy.
I enjoyed it though. Time. It was a very fun time. We need some type of levity.
Let's do that again sometime. So next, the big Twitch hack.
Oh God!
Where the Twitch source code was leaked, and all our favorite streamers were out there
exposed.
Like, bro, y'all make how much?
Right? It's like in 2 years, y'all make $2 million in 2 years. Like, y'all be up there crying brokey. So I'm looking at you, Critical Role.
Shout outs to the homie Maximilian.
Right?
He stayed humble before and after.
Because he's a real one. Now, everybody else ain't a real one, though.
Now, we ain't going to say all of them fake, but most of y'all.
Most of them are.
Most of y'all was out here with your pity jars and stuff. Going like some money, please. Please. And y'all making bank.
Yes. Oh, just Twitch money. Not even
Which is not to say the donation money or the sponsorship money.
Yep.
Bro.
It was real foul for that. Critical Role just was most egregious. Like, y'all got $9 million in 2 years. Y'all sit there have the audacity to have a freaking crowdfunding campaign. Multiple ones at that.
They over there shaking their little tip jar like.
Not tip jar.
Yup, they over here shaking that can with the penny in it. Like, money, please.
Audacity. I can't believe y'all.
I don't know how Twitch let that happen.
Yeah.
And
I mean, to be honest, I'm not surprised given how was happening with the whole those hate raids that was going on in the summer.
Yeah, this has not been Twitch's year.
Yeah, it has not. Twitch has not been doing well.
Twitch, I don't know what's been going on between y'all screwing this up and the whole diversity deer debacle.
Oh God.
Yup. Had to bring that up.
Oh, that was funny.
There was a lot going on. Y'all did not consult your diversity deer. That was your first mistake.
Do they even have one at Twitch?
I don't know. Maybe they got put out the pasture. Who knows what's going on with that deer right now?
Oh, shout
outs to the diversity deer. I hope you're doing well.
Me too. Oh man, Twitch definitely dropped the ball with that one.
This has not been Twitch's year. And I don't know if I want them to do better because they're kind of a garbage website.
They kind of are.
But I do. If they do better, I hope they do better for the streamers.
Yeah. For the people of color and the marginalized other groups, they the ones who deserve everything because the way they promote those white men on that site all the time,
they don't even be that good.
Like you wonder, like, because when that Twitch leak happened, majority of people on that list were just white men. It's like, oh, these are the same people you promote the most, so it makes sense why they're on this list.
Crazy.
Like, who would have thunk it?
Oh, Twitch. It was just another way to say that Twitch is garbage.
Yeah. But unfortunately, Twitch like a means to an end right now.
Yeah, until some big competitor like YouTube steps up, I guess. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Now, the next happy thing before we go to the big thing, the Steam Deck.
I covet such device, and I want it so bad. Like,
Hey guys, you want open source PC on the go?
man, like, come on. This is such a great idea. I have to wait because it's on, what is it? I think they delayed it now.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if it's like a shortage thing or like a quality thing or something.
I want one.
It's coming, Mike.
I want one now.
It's coming. Be patient.
I can play Street Fighter V on the go.
The possibilities are quite high.
Like, come on. I can play all of my games on the go.
Yeah, and I think I have a renewed, invigorated need for it since I'm building a Steam library at this point.
Yeah, you definitely gonna want one.
I can play, what is that? Blaze Blue with rollback on the go.
Man, we won't be able to ever find you again.
No.
You're gonna find some hovel to live in with your Blaze Blue.
I will be holding tournaments in random places.
Stop. Not you holding a tournament at, like, I don't know. Where's
I will hold a tournament at the metro station.
Top 8.
It will be a 16-man tournament.
Was it double elimination?
Double elimination in the food court.
That's funny. But yeah, that Steam Deck is just so many possibilities for it. Like, it just.
And the thing is, people are like, "Oh my god, it's the Switch killer." It's not. These are two things that can coexist.
They can.
Now, will people go from the Switch to the Steam Deck? Yes, but I mean, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
It's a competitor as far as it being a handheld, but that's about where it stops. I don't think this thing is trying to be the Switch killer.
It's not trying to, but
I guess by proxy it is because it's in the handheld space.
Yes, it's right there, and the fact that it's gonna have more than just Nintendo games on it makes it really appealing.
Yeah, because it's definitely going to be capable of playing Nintendo games, I'm sure.
Capable. The opportune word.
So I hope to see what comes of that. And I love the systems they're putting in place now so that you don't buy a game that don't work on the Steam Deck. They do have like a color-coded system that says this will work on the Steam Deck with no problem.
That's really good too. That's really good.
And this one may struggle, and this one's a no.
No guessing games like, oh, I don't know if this game's going to work on my Steam Deck or not.
So I think when this comes out, it's going to be great, and I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm going to have my money ready for mine whenever it decides to let me know when I can go pick it up.
It's going to become our portable computers.
I hate it. What's next? What is next? You ruined it. We was all hyped.
Now, last thing is the slow rotting decay of Activision.
Man, this
it started with a lawsuit, and boy,
it's just spiraling now.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't give a comprehensive timeline that we just don't have the time.
We don't, but we do have an episode dedicated to this whole thing.
We do. So we'll talk about what's been happening recently.
Yeah.
Which is Bobby Kotick knew the whole time.
We already knew he knew, though.
Yes, but we just didn't have the confirmation.
That's true. We didn't have the concrete evidence. Now
Not
we do.
Not only do we know he knows, he's been participating in
Of course.
And when we say participating, oh boy.
Yeah.
That voicemail he left for that one lady saying that he'll kill her, but of course they came and was like, he was being hyperbolic?
Yeah.
No, he was being hyper aggressive is what he was being.
Hyper aggressive. Yeah, that whole Bobby Kotick is just like on every conceivable way. He is just a vile like blight on the whole industry.
And the whole industry, well, at least Activision wants him out, but he ain't leaving. And he says that if he can't deal with this quickly, then he'll leave, which means he ain't going nowhere.
He not.
Because vague time frames always mean, nah, I'm not going nowhere, boy.
I mean, nobody's really pushing for him to leave, though, like in a very, like, assertive way. It's like, oh, he should leave. Like that lady just left. What was it? I think Jen O'Neill, she was a part of she was, I think, co-lead.
Mm-hmm.
And she
it came out that in this whole thing of equal pay, They put her there to show that they are willing to put women in places of power, only to not pay her the same as her co-head.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And they only offered her equal pay when she threatened to leave.
She still left though, which I'm like, yeah, girl, you can go somewhere else.
Yes.
Yes, queen, go. Get out of that tragic, toxic company. And like now it's like...
And their latest fuck up, we're just going to call it what it is, that latest fuck up was firing the QA team that they had promised raises to.
Was that at Raven?
Yes.
Yeah. They have to move to Madison, Wisconsin, which, by the way, ain't nothing there.
Nothing.
Nothing there.
And so they have a job up until about January.
Yep.
And then they have to just figure it out.
As they promised them they would be working there for a long period of time. That's why it made them people move and relocate in the first place.
Now, mind you, this is scummy. And this is well within Activision's MO. What I worry about is the next round of layoffs because
they're coming.
I mean, we know what's coming. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at Activision stock as of right now. Ooh, that's a lot of red.
Oh, no.
Right now, it's sitting at $61 a share. For context, at its peak, let's see if we can go back a few years because this year has not been kind to them.
Well, for good reason.
At a peak, just earlier this year, they were at $101 a share, which, I mean, that's pretty good.
It is.
But, man, to go down $40 whole.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And it's been a gradual decline, too. Ever since they were like that much. This year, they peaked at $103.81 a share back in, February 12th. And since then, it's been a steady decline to today, where it is $61.36 a share and still falling.
Yep. For good reason, too. They can rot, honestly. And this is one thing that people talk about, oh, what about the good people working at Activision Blizzard? I'm not going to allow people who have been done wrong to be gaslit like that. Like,
the good people are the victims.
Yeah. Yeah, literally that. Like, oh, but if we don't buy their stuff, they won't get money. No, that's not how that works. People they've already got their money. The developers get the last amount of money. People who continuously get money, people who own the IP. The people who are in the executive suite, those people get money.
Let's get that correct. They've gotten their money. They're not going to get bonuses or anything.
Nope.
They only get bonuses at the point of the Metacritic sales. Yeah. Like if a Metacritic gets like a certain amount of scores, usually 85 or higher, then they get another bonus of money, but they don't keep getting royalties off the IP as they keep getting sales.
That's for the people up top.
Yeah.
Who probably did nothing to make the game in the first place.
And that's why it's okay to buy used games.
Yes. I used to be against buying used games, like, oh, the developers don't get money. Now I'm like, no. It's actually back where I was before. We went in a whole circle. The only time I don't buy like used games, like if it's like indie games.
Yeah.
When I know the money goes directly to them.
Right. It's split amongst all of them. But
even like the AAA games, like the Final Fantasy,
buy used.
Buy used all the time.
If it's Activision, I dare say, get it how you get it.
Get it.
I won't tell you how to get it.
Get it how you get
it. I won't judge you. So that is it for the Wayback Machine. So now for this last segment, we are going to have a small segment where we share our personal best and worst games of this past year that we've played. Oh boy. And also some games we're excited for.
Yeah, this is the fun time.
You want to go first?
What we doing first? The best or the worst?
We're going to do the best first.
All right. So I would say, I'll just get on the way right now. My game of the year is easily Tales of Arise. That game, even with its faults and its really weird monetization they were trying to do, I still had a really great time playing the game. Like visually, it's like, wow, like that one scene with the fire and stuff, that looks so good in 60 frames per second. Like they look so like
this game is a beautiful game.
It's so gorgeous. Like all the like locales look really good. Even though the monsters there's not a lot of variety, they look really good too. The game plays well. Yeah, small issues I had with certain parts, but just overall, like the whole experience, that was like chef's kiss. That's probably just for my game of the year. It's just it did most of the things right that I wanted.
Any other games you got?
Let's see. Runner up would probably be Yeast 9. What am I forgetting? I keep forgetting about that game. That's because that's so much earlier in this year. I keep forgetting about what happened in January. Yeast 9, such a great game. Fun to play. Great music. No, wait, the music wasn't that great this game. Yeah, the music wasn't great, but gameplay was incredible. Story was really engaging. Fun game. Even plays even better on the PS5 though, because the PS4 version kind of chugged a lot.
Whoa.
Like chugga choo choo.
I've started my playthrough. You know where I'm playing it.
Yeah. Still a great game. Had a blast playing that. Like that's one of the games that actually kept my attention prior to most people. Tales of Arise came out. Can I think of any other game that was like really great that came out this year? That I was like, I think that was only two. Those really stuck out this year for me for like best games. Now, where's I got a little list for that?
All right, so we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna run through mine real quick. I'm gonna run through my bottom. The bottom three of the best. Hitman 3, great game. Very just it.
I need some clips. You need to just post some clips of that game because you talk so highly of it.
You know what? All right,
I need to see how funny these deaths are.
Oh, that means I gotta play it to get. Oh, and that's beautiful, beautiful. I will do that for you.
Thanks. I want to see how silly this game is.
I will get clips so you can see just how silly this game can get. I will play through the first mission again and then do the rat poison thing just for you.
Not the rat poison.
All right, so let's see what else we got. Cyber Shadow from the people who made Shovel Knight.
Oh,
of course, I played it. Game is amazing,
like,
hard but amazing.
Like Cyber Shadow, what's that?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's not Ninja Shovel Knight. It's a
not
whole,
Ninja Shovel Knight.
It's hard to describe what it is as outside of it's a ninja game.
Okay, so like Ninja Gaiden.
It's very much like Ninja Gaiden, except modernized.
Shinobi and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And this game has a lot of audacity at times.
Not audacity.
Look, one of the first achievements you can get is beating the first boss without hitting him in the back. Because if you hit him in the back, he starts talking shit. And that's the only reason I know that, because he was talking about you would hit me in the back, you coward. I was like, word?
Yo.
Word? I bet. I'm going to hit you just in the front. And I got an achievement for it. And I was like, oh.
That's funny.
Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, yeah, that game. Ooh, this looks pretty. Ooh, okay. I see why.
Yep,
I see why.
It's on Game Pass.
You and this Game Pass. You just work for Game Pass.
Hey, man. If they pay me. But Monster Hunter Rise. Amazing.
The game that came out of nowhere that runs better than probably every other Switch game ever.
And of course, it's coming to PC, so y'all can stop asking for it. But that game runs better than it should. It's amazing. Oh my God.
That RE engine.
The art's amazing. The movement's amazing. The weapons are great. It runs well online, which is crazy considering it's Nintendo's online and it might as well be held together by a string and hangers.
Yikes.
It's amazing. Great time. I don't care where you pick it up at. Pick it up.
Just play it.
Just play it. Runner-up game of the year for me, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Woo! I need to play that still.
Charming game. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my God.
It's on my list of games I need to actually play. So
you want to talk about a game that just got to me in the heart, in the feels. It's so good. I don't want nothing but for Ichiban to just do great.
Aww.
I want nothing but the best for that man. And my game of the year, Metroid Dread.
Ah, yes.
There are times I still hear those robot beat boops. This game is stress. This game is
I watch people play God, that game was hard.
It is. It
Y'all
can
got
be.
This.
But I love it. It's Metroid, man. Everybody's playing all these different Metroidvanias and stuff, but it's
Metroid.
This is all that other stuff outside of Hollow Knight. Outside of Hollow Knight, that game's amazing. I will never say anything bad about it. But all those other ones, they just don't compare to this. It's so good. I love this game. If you haven't bought Metroid Dread yet, please do. Do yourself that kindness. Not the worst.
Dun, dun, dun. These are, I think, worst or disappointing games of this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put that out there.
Yes, these aren't bad. All of them. Some of them are bad. But other ones are just disappointing.
Yeah. I think my first one is going to be Biomutant. Just why did this happen to this game? The amount of hype this game had, because it had a pretty decent amount, a little hype train going around for it. and it just fell apart so much. The combat was underwhelming. The actual like visuals were like bleh. The actual biomutant thingies look horrendous. Not getting probably like a little biomutant, but like you can still make them like somewhat appealing looking. Those things look like ugh. Like,
the things do like gnarled up mutants.
Yeah, it's just like ooh, why does this happen like this? And I don't find anything about that game to be good. Honestly, like I don't have any. I think when I did my review, I think I was trying to be nice to it, but to be honest, there's just nothing really redeeming about that game. Honestly,
oof.
Like the combat, you can get combat like that better in other games. The visuals, you can get that better in other games. Like there's nothing about the game that makes it stand out except for the fact you're playing with a little ugly rat thing. So yeah, that was disappointing. Let's see another one. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a controversial one, but Persona 5 Strikers.
All right, I'm jumping into this one because I played
boy,
it too.
oh boy, you talking about boring? You talking about sleepy time game? This is that game.
This game starts off strong.
It does. Very strong.
Starts off strong. It's giving you the whole Persona feel. It's making you think you're playing the Persona game. It's in 60 frames, which is still kind of weird to look at.
Yeah.
The gang's all here. You got the nice, cool story with the endearing characters. It's great. And then you play it.
Yep.
And you keep playing it.
And you're bored.
Because it's all the same.
Yep.
You get the 3 MacGuffins to open up the door, to get 3 more MacGuffins to open up another door, and then you go to like the memory room, and you get the MacGuffin there only to go to the boss room, which is wail on it. And what's the weakness? Oh, it must be the character who said something. Like,
yep.
you find that person with their power, and you wail on the boss.
Yep.
Was Anne upset this time? Then their weakness is fire.
Yep.
Was Yusuke upset this time? Then the weakness is ice. Like
rinse and repeat.
There you go.
I had high hopes for that game. I really did. I was waiting for that game, and it just did not deliver at all. Just so much about that game just made me not have fun.
Yeah.
Like even the combat, I think that whole like trying to insert so much of Persona into the combat, I think held the game back.
I think it should have just leaned into one way of combat or the other.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make an RPG, lean into the RPG stuff. If you're gonna make a Dynasty Warriors clone, lean into that Dynasty Warriors.
I think it was more Dynasty Warriors than that. It probably been way more fun.
Yes, because you could have incorporated like Agi and stuff into their actual attacks.
Yeah.
And they still sort of did.
They kind of did.
Like if you charge, if you charge up her whip, it still does fire.
Yep.
So then, what's the point of Agi?
Yep. These are really, really important questions. And yeah, it just didn't fulfill. It just tried to be too much of too many things and not just be specifically what it wanted to be.
Yeah. Poor game. I can't with it. I personally don't suggest it to many people.
I don't either. Like it's hard to like
unless you are a super fan.
You have to be a fan of 5 specifically, not just a fan of Persona. It's very specific. You have to be a really huge fan of Persona 5 to want to go through this game and play it. And
exactly.
Get you in. If you're just a fan of the series, you could honestly skip this game. Like
just watch the cutscenes or something.
Yeah, or play the dance game. That's fun.
Yeah, if you like rhythm games.
Yeah. What was another disappointing game? Oh yeah. So that Senran Kagura game with my Neptunia girls, that's probably the game that hurt the most because I had very high expectations for that game. You mean to tell me you got 2 franchises that they meld together, like they both do the same thing. They both do fan service and humor and stuff. None of the things that they do good were done well in this game. Nothing.
There was hardly any fan service.
Barely.
There was so little fan service.
It wasn't even that funny either.
It wasn't. It was only sort of funny. I was nice to it, but it was only kind of like, I don't think I only chuckled when like Yo Gamer came out.
Yeah, because Yo Gamer was probably the best part.
That's stupid. That was so stupid. The Steam Legion.
The headshot style. Oh my god.
That was silly.
That was so dumb.
But like the characters themselves, it's like.
They weren't like their usual self.
Y'all are so much better in your own property.
Yes.
Like, I know that the Neptunia girls only got so many to draw from, but y'all ain't even get the best girls from
well, they got about a good. No, the Neptunia girl got a pretty good chunk too.
See, I don't know because Neptunia is your thing.
That's about a good like 30 of those girls all together. Because you gotta remember they have stuff from different companies too.
Well, there's
a Falcom girl. I wish she was in it.
Well, I also know that some of the girls had to get redacted.
Yeah, because too much titty. But if you're gonna make a game about two games that are about titties, and not put the titties in there, like it just feels.
But here's the thing, though. We also have to remember that this is being made for Sony, and Sony has been pretty anti-titty lately. I don't know where they were fine with titty for so long, and the next thing you know, they're like, no titty.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I mean, it's not as if we're just looking strictly for titty.
We're not. I want a gameplay.
Right, and the gameplay was like it gives nobody anything.
Nothing.
The perverts don't get titty. The people who came for gameplay don't get good gameplay.
People came for like fan service and humor and get that. Nobody got what they needed.
This game was for nobody.
It wasn't.
It was a trash fire.
I was so hyped for this game. I was like, oh shit, this is like a cool I love crossovers. Like that's one of my favorite things. And especially if we do it right, it'd be magical. But this was just not that at all. This was a dud. Very much a dud. And it's unfortunate because they both it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be a dud. It could have been great. I could have had so much. There was so much material right there. The jokes was right there. It was, oh God. The gameplay was just, disappointment. Okay, what else was disappointing this year that just all right,
I'm going to throw some stuff out there.
Okay.
I feel like this is like a low-hanging fruit, but we're definitely going to talk about Marvel's Avengers.
Yikes, you got this.
So
I already know that game is garbage.
That game was filth. This game was so ass.
Yeah.
And I just had to know for myself how ass it was. I played this game for 2 hours and was like, yeah, I'm done. This is terrible. This was shit.
I bought it because it was on sale because I'm a Marvel fanatic, so that's always why I'm even here.
Basura.
Yeah, but I know it's
Bennett. And we don't need to tell you about why it's bad. You know why it's bad.
Yeah, it looks bad. It's repetitive. They chose the worst corporation to be the main villain.
Really? AIM of
all
AIM. Y'all couldn't have chose we had to fight Thanos or we had to fight Galactus. Y'all were like MODOK and his people.
Right. Like MODOK?
Y'all, that was the best y'all had?
Oh God. Y'all own all the rights to all the stuff now. Y'all can use anything.
Literally anything.
Y'all own the rights to the X-Men. Y'all own the rights to a lot of other IPs for the movie rights. Use what you got.
There's so much more I would have taken than having to fight AIM.
Right? AIM, that was a bad choice.
Y'all didn't choose the Illuminati.
Oh, that would have been fun. God. No. Anything would have been better. Literally anything.
Literally anything.
How would have took Roxxon?
Or fucking Hydra.
That would have been perfect.
But it's fine. Y'all already got movie stuff about it and everything.
Yep.
But no, AIM.
Just didn't the enemies you fight too. The enemies are just boring bots or
robots.
Yeah.
Or Taskmaster. Oh yeah. Or Taskmaster. Or Abomination.
They have so many other Marvel characters. Just a waste opportunity. All
right, so these next three, I don't think you've played any of them.
Okay.
But these hurt my heart. Well, one of them hurt my heart. The other two I knew were going to be mid. Scarlet Nexus.
I played that.
Y'all can't tell me that game is good. You cannot.
Dude,
you cannot.
I've had conversations. People say game's game of the year material.
Game of the
I kid you not. I am not even shitting you.
Did they only play that game?
They play other stuff too.
No. That is dime a dozen combat.
Dude, I said it sounds like this is not engaging.
Oh, I could throw a car? Ooh, look at that. I could throw a car. Oh, look at my sword.
If that game came out 10 years ago, it would be groundbreaking.
Oh, man, it'd be great.
But now it's I've been through the QTE, all I can use telekinesis thing that we've done this before.
I played that and I was like, man, I miss Devil May Cry.
Not miss Devil May Cry.
And I don't get, this story is stupid. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say it's stupid, but it's not anime. Great. It's anime.
It's really just anime. Speaking of which, there's an anime for the game too.
Yeah, but people say that's real mid.
That's even worse.
I've not heard good things about that anime.
That's bad.
But this game is trash.
I've had people literally on my back tell me I need to play this game.
It's a pretty looking game. it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks cool. I think
mean,
the visuals are cool, but just like everything else just doesn't grab me. The story didn't grab me.
If I keep falling asleep playing the game, then what are we doing here? I got games that'll keep me engaged and awake for hours. Why am I wasting my time on this?
You don't understand. People have been telling me to play that game so bad. Like, you just missing out. It's so incredible.
Like, man,
what are you doing?
If I just need something to help me go to sleep, man, let me pop on Scarlet Nexus.
Yikes.
But yeah, there's the sleepy.
That's the sleepy. Yeah, I've had, when they even announced, I'm like, oh, this looks boring. Like, it's never been a time where that game, like,
and you know
fascinated me.
What's crazy is that I remember talking to you, and I was like, you never know. It could be cool. No, I was wrong. It's terrible. This game had no potential. I thought the first time I fell asleep, it was just as I was tired. No, this game is boring. This game is NyQuil.
Not NyQuil. Not melatonin.
This game is straight up melatonin.
I just knew from looking at it that this was just not going to be a game I'm going to enjoy.
This game is Benadryl.
Like, because I'm old enough now, I can look at it like, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, nothing's really visually grabbing me. And then playing it was like, I don't like this combat.
And the only reason I played it, is because it's on Game Pass.
I mean, it should have been Game Pass day one, honestly.
Yeah, but they tried to make you pay for it.
No, I want to pay for that. Not for my money that I make for, not what I use for goods and services.
So, after that, we got this other game that I had in my heart. The FOMO was clawing at me to play this game. Pokemon.
Oh, you got this.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
You got this,
The FOMO was clawing at because it's a Pokemon game, and I does this. This is trash garbage. This is mid. This is filth. This is basura. This is muck. Okay?
Ugh, not muck. Wait. Why would you compare it to muck? Isn't that an actual Pokemon?
It is, isn't it? No, I was thinking like MUCK, not MUK.
Oh, I thought you were about the actual Pokemon. Hey, no, he's kind of cool.
No, Muck is actually pretty alright.
See?
But people think that this game, there's like, all these quality of life changes. Oh my God.
Not quality of life changes.
No, this game is ass. Why are the Pokemon that follow you so fucking tiny? Bro, Rayquaza looks like a worm.
Yo, he's supposed to be huge, isn't he?
Rayquaza is supposed to be a sky monstrous creature. He looks like a worm in this.
Yikes. Like, why?
And I saw that in a screenshot, and I thought, wait, that don't seem right.
That don't seem right.
Some of these are that small.
The math ain't mathin'.
Oh my God, Dialga look like a puppy.
Yikes.
This thing is the Lord of which one? He's the Lord of Time. This monstrous steel dragon creature. And y'all made him look like a poodle.
Oh God.
And that's just where my complaint starts. I can deal with the fact that the chibi overworld style is I can't. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's terrible. Okay? Because all their faces look dead. I tried to deal with it. I really tried. But it's like these things got like these tiny arms that don't look like they got elbows and knees.
Yikes.
Their faces are dead. Everybody looks awful. I'm mad y'all did that to my girl Cynthia. Y'all should be put in jail for that.
not jail.
Jail time. This game still drags.
Yo, he said, what y'all did to Cynthia is a sin.
This game's still boring. It still drags. Team Galactic is still trash. Cyrus is trash. Y'all still ain't learned nothing. Y'all fixed the mistakes in Platinum, but y'all was like, nah, screw it. We just gonna make these same mistakes again.
Well, is it supposed to be like a 1-to-1?
Yes, and that's a problem. Y'all fixed the mistake with TMs, and y'all were like, fuck it, put it back. But and you know what? I could take that all these things are supposed to be 1-to-1 things, but then y'all will say to yourselves, but the experience share thing, we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that from Sword and Shield. So y'all kept the one thing that people didn't like and took away the things people did?
It's kind of weird.
This game is mid. This game is ass. I hate this game. I've never hated a mainline Pokemon game as much as I hate Generation 4. And this only makes me hate it more because y'all had a chance to make it better. Y'all had a chance to make it great. Y'all even went through the trouble of making the underground as good as it is because the underground portion is amazing. I like that part. That's the only thing I will ever give is that the underground portions where you go into these weird like areas and you can meet Pokemon of specific types. Brilliant idea. If you weren't going to put them in the overworld, fine. Put them there. Fine. Cool. Great. Everything else, terrible. Hate it. Filth. Now to the game that hurt my heart.
Aww.
To the game that disappointed me. To the game that I wanted to be good so bad.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I had such... I was over here fighting all my instincts about this game from the moment I saw it because it looked bad when I saw it. But I was like, no, it can't be bad. It can't be bad. It's this Gaia.
Oh, I know that hurt.
It can't be bad.
I know that hurt. I actually want to cry for you.
Even when I thought the game was bad, when I revisited it, I was like, no, I was wrong. This game is amazing. But this, no, this is bad. This Gaia 6 is bad.
I'm so sorry.
Y'all took something I loved dearly for years and made this out of it.
Yeah.
It runs so bad on the Switch, okay? I don't care what mode you pick. It is running bad.
That was such a weird decision not to come with the PS4 version. At the very least, it should at least play good.
And it does not even a little bit. It looks so blurry and jagged. And if you wanted to look halfway decent, it chugs mercilessly.
Oh God!
It clearly was not made with the Switch in mind, which baffles me as to why that was the version that came out. I would have preferred y'all put the PS4 one out and didn't do anything with the Switch version at this point.
Yeah, that would have made way more sense.
But nah, y'all had to put this out. But even beyond that, the way leveling works, the way all of that works now is just so confusing to me. Why is it now that I can go from level 1 to 50 in a battle? Leveling feels worthless because one of the things they were telling us that you can go to like 9 million, I forget the level, but it's huge, it's massive, and it sounds great. But all they did was scale up everything. That's it. So it's still the same type of leveling, except now big numbers go burr. So I guess people are supposed to have some sense of power or something. I don't get it.
I don't either.
Like, big numbers do not make it all better.
They went in a really weird direction with that game.
They did. And the story, while it's probably the best thing about it, is still not that great. Like, I can only take so many I'm a zombie jokes before I'm tired of it. Bro, I get it. You're a zombie.
You're dead.
You're undead.
Oh, yeah, he's undead.
I get it. But I'm so tired of him making these zombie puns and these zombie jokes.
I don't know who this game was made for in my mind.
You know the most insulting thing about how it runs?
What?
The animations for, like, attacks
Mm-hmm.
all run in perfectly 60 frames. So, like, when you do special attacks like fire and stuff like that, runs to 60 frames.
So, okay. I'm not a programmer.
I don't understand.
I'm not a developer. I don't know these things, but it just sounds weird.
This game hurt me because when I heard that the 6 is coming, I put all my hopes that this is going to be playable at the very least.
Like, at least be good. Like, not be like exceptionally great, but at least be like fun.
Like, you weren't going to be my favorite. You were not going to be that. And that's fine. I can deal with that not being my favorite. But I at least wanted it to be good. And, oh my God, it hurt.
I feel your pain. That was me with Star Ocean, Integrity, and Faithlessness.
I was like, man, this series could never do bad. Even at this series' worst before 6, it was still good.
Yeah.
But this is the lowest point.
That always like hits people really hard. Like I really put faith in this is gonna be at least a great experience with a franchise I love so much, and for it to be just a pile of mush, like it's like you'd be gaslit by the developers.
And it's like, would I like it more if it ran better? Who knows? Because everything else about it is just so weird and painful to go through.
I think it'll make it a little bit better, but not to a point where it's going to make the game like great or anything.
No, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But it's just another piece of insult to injury.
Yeah, probably better if they like figure out, for they to fix that writing. The writing is what made the games.
Yes.
Like, that's what made this Gaia. And like, the gameplay.
The gameplay was always solid. But this time around, it's so funky and weird, man. Like, levels don't matter as much. And attacks, they just, I don't know, man. They try to make every attack look like it's really cool or something. And I guess that's fine, but The way you have to level up and get attacks now has been just like, you don't get it just by leveling up and stuff. You gotta go through a whole other system of a juice bar, whatever the fuck they got going on.
That's dumb.
It's dumb.
So it's a convoluted way to increase your levels for
It's a convoluted way to boost levels. It's a convoluted way to get money. It's a convoluted way to do this and do that and do this and do that.
That's the bad part right there. I don't think gameplay fixes would be able to fix that. That's like a fundamental problem with the game.
Like, they make weird, small, subtle changes that are just weird choices. Like, you don't level up mid-match, which, why? Like, I have so many questions. And it will make sense for people who are nerdy about this guy like I am.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll leave it at that. This game, I couldn't suggest this to people who want to get into this guy.
Oof. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well.
The only way I would ever suggest this is if you somehow got your hands on like a PlayStation 4 version, because at least then it would be bearable to play.
I wonder if that one ever got like English translation.
I don't know, but I think I'm done talking about it.
Is that all your disappointing games?
Yeah, that's all of them.
All right, let's talk about what we're looking forward to next year. Woo! Hype.
All right.
22.
Getting back into the happy place.
Hype Town. What you got first?
Windjammers 2. Yup. Windjammers 2. I told you I was going to put this on
with
here.
you.
I told you I was going to put this
I'm
on
so
here.
over
We
you.
are doing this. We are
so
doing
over
super
you.
frisbee action
I'm so
all
over
day,
you.
my guy.
I'm so over
We
you.
doing this.
Oh my god.
We are doing this. Extreme frisbee. Okay? We out here.
I see y'all out here frisbee.
We are going to do it. We are going to throw the frisbee as hard as we can, and it's going to be great. You'll be there. It's fine.
Okay, what else you got?
So I'm also very excited for TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Woo! That looks so good.
It looks so good.
I want that.
I need that.
Man, I'm
game.
about to knock the oof. Man, me and April about to go in.
Man, give me my boy Ralph.
I hope they put some more extra characters in there too. They already added April. I hope they put Casey in there too.
Give me Casey Jones. My God, let me beat people up with that hockey stick.
Man, that's been a want of mine so much.
Man, watch it be DLC or something.
Probably.
I'll buy it.
I mean, of course.
If it's good, I'll buy it.
The game looks like really, really like this looks great.
You want to talk about good pixel art? This looks like amazing pixel art.
Oh God.
And then of course the game I'm hyper about. I'm just so ready to play.
What, Arceus?
No. Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
The Last of Kirby.
Yes, The Last of Kirby. I'm not gonna lie to you, Arceus. I'm gonna wait to see some reviews before I pick that up. But Kirby, I'm picking this up regardless. Can't nobody tell me this game's about to be bad. I've never played a bad Kirby game.
They don't exist.
It don't.
There's no such thing as a bad
None.
Kirby game.
Those are nothing but feel-good games that make you feel warm and fuzzy inside about this pink ball who could destroy the universe.
Yeah, I can't think of a bad Kirby game.
I can't either.
Like, they're all fun.
Even Kirby's worst is still fun.
It's still a good time.
You can't do it. You cannot name a bad Kirby game. It don't.
Yeah, I do want to play that new one. That just looks fun.
Love that little pink ball.
What am I looking forward to? Oh, I want to play that new Sonic game. I know it's probably gonna be trash.
That's
I
all
do
y'all.
not care. I'm playing it.
That's all y'all.
I am playing this game.
Let me know how it is.
I will. I'm giving them my $60 for that game.
You got it.
I want it.
I can't get excited about Sonic games anymore.
Look, I liked that other one that came out. What was it?
Sonic Forces.
Yeah, Sonic Forces. I'm one of the thought the game was kind of fun. So I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like, there are terrible Sonic games. Like Sonic 06 still exists. It's right there. Let's see, what's something I'm really excited about. Oh, Star Ocean 6. Day one. I don't even care. That game could be big. I don't even care. I
want that game to be good for you.
I don't even care. I'm buying it day one. Give me all the DLC.
I want this game to be good for you because I don't think they could put out another mid game.
Oh God, they put another bad one. Would be so hurt. But I'm buying it day one anyway. Though, regardless, like, I need that. It looks so much fun. I want it so bad. Let's see. Oh, that Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Need that too. Coming out next year.
What we need is a release date.
It said next year.
Did they?
Yep. It's supposed to go out this year, but they had to delay it to next year.
Okay.
So I'm down for that.
All right. If
That game looks so good. Oh my god.
If they promise.
They did promise. But yeah, I'm so down for that game. Is any other RPGs coming out next year? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, Final Fantasy 16. Duh. I gotta play that.
Well.
Why you say whelp like that?
Look, I'm not gonna let them bamboozle me again.
Yikes. I'm hoping because Yoshi P's doing a storyline, and then the guy who does the Devil May Cry battle system is working on the battle system for the game. Well,
this is another one I'm gonna wait and see.
I'm getting that day one. I trust Yoshi P.
They're not gonna bamboozle me.
They can't bamboozle you.
No, that's right. They can't.
Oh my god. Yoshi P is like the one that's making all the money right now.
I know. He's the one who's suffering from success right now.
So a person like that being a part of this writing the story, you should be more like, I don't know, trusting that it's gonna be good.
And yet here I am.
Being just out here.
Yup. I've been hurt too many times.
Oh my god, stop it.
You can simp for him all you want to, but it's not gonna change where I am with this.
Oh my god. You played Devil May Cry before, right?
Yes.
Then you gonna like the battle system.
Okay. Did I like anything else about it?
Story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Devil May Cry 5 story.
No, I'm talking about just in general for like Yoshi P stories.
Look, all right. You can try to get me on the same hype bus you are on.
You need to get on the hype bus.
I'm not.
You're just being obstinate for no reason.
I'm being cautious.
For what?
So I don't spend my money that I use for goods and services on some mid.
It's not going to be mid.
You don't know that.
I looked at it. It's not going to be mid.
There you go. I
have pretty good odds for stuff most of the time. This
is weird being on this side of the argument.
It really is. You got a person who's been writing great stories for 10 years, writing the story for this new one. And you got somebody who's done great battle systems for another game, working on this game. Like, they have great track records.
I will wait and see.
Oh my god.
You will not get me on this bus.
Oh my god. You get on double buses, so don't.
I have. And this is me trying not to get on another bus and get hurt.
Oh my god, you're not gonna get hurt on this bus. It's not a struggle bus. This bus has people who know what they're doing, driving.
You really want me to get on this bus?
Yes.
And I'm not.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting on this bus.
Oh my god. You're just be like that. You like be like the cat that don't want to go into the water.
Look, I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I just want to know that it's going to be good.
Just look at it.
Look what the CGI trailer?
No, the actual gameplay they showed.
Michael, I'm telling you right now.
Oh my god.
Do not get me on this.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get you on the hype train for
you not.
Yes,
you
I am.
Are not.
I'm gonna show you every freaking trailer to ever come out for this game. Just be ready. You get on this fucking train with me. Shit.
I don't know why you want me on this train
gonna be
so
hyped
bad.
Together.
I don't understand.
We're gonna be hyped together.
This is weird.
Because it's Final Fantasy 16. It's a brand new team they using for this game too. If it was Nomura, I understand what you're saying. But this is Yoshi P.
You know what, Michael?
The boy.
You know what, Michael? Do your best. Do your best to get me on
He's
this bus.
literally struggling from success. Nobody else has where he's ever struggled like this.
Do your best to get me on this bus.
Oh my god.
I opened the door for you to try and get me on this bus.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I also want to play Forspoken. That game looks really interesting.
Yeah, but I ain't paying $70 for it. It looks great, but it don't look $70 great.
I think I'll give him 70 for that game.
Nah, you got it.
The game I'm not looking forward to, that Stranger in Paradise Final Fantasy Origins game.
Oh, the game where you gotta fight chaos?
Yeah, I'm good on that. Y'all can keep that. Nothing to do with that game. That game could rot. That game looks weird. If it's on sale one day, I'll probably play it.
Did you play the demo?
Yeah, I played the demo.
And you didn't like it? Or is it too Dark Souls-y?
It's not even Dark Souls. It's just weird. It just feels like I'm not playing a Final Fantasy game, but they want me to feel like it is. It's like they're trying so hard. This is a Final Fantasy. This is a Final Fantasy. But it's like, it's not, though.
I mean, Garland is there.
Fuck Garland.
He's a Final Fantasy character.
Okay.
That's Final Fantasy.
Okay, now you sound silly.
I'm just saying the thing's a thing.
Just because Garland does not make it a Final Fantasy, it just means a Final Fantasy character's there.
So what? You think it's like edgy Kingdom Hearts or something?
It's not even Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts actually is fun.
Wow. You over here shitting on this game that you don't even hate.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. The story's stupid, first of all. The main character looks stupid. The gameplay is kind of, it's like...
Sound like a whole lot of chaos to me.
Stop. Okay. You just have to stop there. I wasn't looking forward to Babylon Fall, but that looks garbage now.
I don't know what happened to it.
That game looks terrible. It looks even worse than Game Awards trailer. I'm like, what is this game? What did y'all do?
Square Enix was messing with it.
Oh.
Just says not enough rays of sun, not enough gold.
Now it's multiplayer. I'm like, I don't want this.
No, they can keep that.
They can keep that. Oh, what about the Suicide Squad game?
Oh yeah,
because the trailer they showed that the game was pretty decent.
I need that. I will take a Rocksteady game.
Yeah,
any day. Now they're a company I trust. They've never hurt me.
They've never hurt you. Ever. Well, that's good. You have faith in something.
There's never been a time where Rocksteady has hurt me.
Well, I'm glad.
I mean, they tried to hurt me with the last one, Arkham Knight, when they told me Scarecrow was going to be a prominent figure, and he wasn't really.
Oh yeah.
That
was a bait and switch.
That stung a little bit, but it was still a decent game.
It stung a little bit.
It was still a pretty good game.
I think that's all I'm really looking forward to for next year right now. I can think of. Unless they just start like announcing stuff out of the blue, but that's what I can think of. Yeah, we're not like everybody's like, oh my god, Elden Ring. I have nothing for Elden Ring. It looks cute. I might watch it. I might watch people like stream it. It looks like a really good streaming game. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch people play it, but not actually want to play it myself.
Yeah. I can only deal with so many games that's going to frustrate me.
Yeah, that game is more than frustrating. You might like make you want to throw your controller into the abyss.
I'm decent, man.
All right. Do you have any final thoughts for 2021 before we wrap up this episode?
Another year. This year was kind of mid though.
It was, but
this was weird.
I mean, for good reason, because of the fact that the COVID kind of messed up a lot of stuff for this gaming cycle.
I hope Activision continues to rot.
Yes.
That's all I want. I want them to just boil down to black goo.
I want Bobby Kotick fired, and I want all his people who works under him fired too, top to bottom.
They just had to be terrible.
Yep.
Oh God, it hurts because they made one of the best games for me this year, and I can't even be happy about it.
Yeah. And they brought back Tony Hawk too. I was really looking forward to that. I've not played that game since.
Neither have I.
It was fun too.
It was, but I can't.
Yeah, I can't in good conscience play that.
But hopefully 2022 comes with a bit more positivity and better games.
Yes.
And no more mid-ass Pokemon remakes.
Well, you got Arceus coming out. It's not a remake, but I mean, you got a new game coming out at least.
We'll see. Now this one I will buy, but we'll see about how good it is.
But it's your favorite Pokemon.
Yes, it is Jesus himself as a Pokemon. But every time I see a trailer for it, man, you want to talk about a game that's chugging?
Good.
You chugging in the trailers? In the trailers?
Dude, I forgot about a really important game that's coming out next year.
What?
Fucking Bayonetta 3, I'm sorry.
Ah, yes.
What am I doing?
That's y'all's girl.
Baby girl's back.
She's everyone's girl, really.
She really is. Can't wait to figure out what's going on with that voice acting, though.
I mean, not my favorite hair, but I still like
all
her.
of that hair so much. That's because I'm gay.
It is very camp.
It's so camp. It's more camp than her first hair.
Oh, the beehive she had going on. I personally believe Bayonetta 2 is her best look.
Oh, don't even get me started on that game. You know how I feel about part 2.
It's the perfect action game.
Ugh, it's what Devil May Cry wish it could be.
So Bayonetta 3 has a lot to live up to.
It does, because part 2 was near perfect. Like, I have very little critiques about the game.
That was a game I vividly remember getting to the end of. Like, that's over?
Yeah, that was me too. Like, fuck, I want to play this again. It just did not stop. It was like it was like you started. It was like, oh my god, it just keeps getting better and better, more fun. Very types of gameplay. The mech part,
this game don't miss.
It don't. So part 3 definitely has a lot to live up to when it comes to next year. I'm gonna be buying it day one. Same. On my Switch. Ain't playing it, but yeah.
I just can't wait for that game now.
Yeah,
now that you got me reminded of it.
Man, we finally got a trailer this year,
and it was a good one.
It was.
I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think it was real, but it's real.
Yeah, it's not vaporware anymore.
It's not. I can't call it that. It's real.
Your favorite thing to say.
It's a way to hide my disappointment.
Oh, is that way? It's a coping mechanism? It's copium?
It is. It is copium. That's how I get through knowing that I'm not going to get any Silk Song news for the next 3 years.
Why don't you contact them directly?
I have. Yeah. Because you told me that the last time, and I sent them a letter. They ain't do anything. They ain't send anything back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of rude.
So, yeah, you know what? I wasn't hurt by it. I was like, you know what? Fine.
I wonder who their PR is.
No idea. I just want Silk Song.
It's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming.
I don't know, man. It feels like vaporware at this point.
Oh, no, she start that again. That's a copium again.
It's my way of not being hurt, Michael.
Life is pain, okay?
It don't gotta be.
It is.
There are some pains we can go without.
Look, using copium to medicate yourself to pain is not gonna work for everything.
Well, it's working now.
Me with my hopium.
Look. If you expect to be disappointed, then you won't be disappointed.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Don't be quoting that movie we can't talk about right now.
And people don't even know where that's from, and that's fine.
They don't.
But to those of you who do know where that's from, you be quiet.
Yep. I think by the time it's out, people are probably, well, I don't know, people having a hard time saying it because it's like sold out everywhere.
Well, that's too bad. We saw it.
Yeah, we did. Thursday night. I think that's about it.
That is about it. We'll wrap it up here. Thank you for listening. This has been quite a year. I'm glad you guys have stuck with us throughout it. We will see you guys in about February as we take our yearly break so we can refresh ourselves, go do things like, I don't know, tournaments, sleep, dig out snow, things you do in January. And we'll see you all then.